Okay? It's not that we threw you out, we just did not reappoint you. It's time to vote. How many people in the Recreation Committee, and not in the Recreation, in the Beautification Committee were up this year? There were 10 of you. 10. Okay? And how many were reappointed? 8 out of the 10. Okay?
But not the two pivotal ones.
Excuse me, my turn. My turn. As Tom said years ago, when the political party changed up here, a lot of the committee changed. An entire beautification committee was wiped out. The entire group on the zoning board was wiped out. Entire, not one, total. Volunteers, all right? We have people here who want to volunteer. Michele, you did a fantastic job, but I have other people too who can do a good job. All right? I love the work you did, and I will never take away from what you did. I will always praise what you did, but you also did something that I thought put people here in danger, and this town at risk for being sued.
And what was that,
And
Mayor?
I am not going to put us in that risk again. Both you and Stacy were into a gated area and had people in there planting when I didn't even ask for the DPW to go in there because of lead, asbestos,
Mayor, it was a preschool before.
pesticides. Excuse me.
Mayor, was the architect allowed in there? Was the architect allowed in there?
You are out of order.
I know I am.
And if you want to be out of order, we will end the meeting right now. You wanted to know, I am not putting this borough at the risk of having suits because people did not think. Granted, you did a nice job. Your compatriot, the other young woman who was not reelected, was a very, very argumentative woman.
Reelected?
Okay, not reelected, but reappointed.
Yeah.
Guess what? There are other people here in town who want to do this. Now, granted, you're a master gardener. Well, there was a woman here in town who was taken off beautification years ago, also a master gardener.
Now we hear the truth.
By the way, she formed her own River Edge, all right?
But she didn't
And
do
she
anything.
also, yes, she also has done an awful lot in this town.
That's the
And,
past.
excuse me, she's still doing. She has maintained at her own expense the coffee park on River Edge Road. She initially planted everything down at 140. She also does the triangle that's coming into River Edge, and she plants it, and she pays for the maintenance of it. She has also formed a learning garden over at the middle school.
You don't want to get
Okay,
into
now,
that.
I know you don't want to hear it, but there are other people in this town who are interested in trying to do things.
Where were they, Mayor?
Excuse me. You had your turn. Now, if you want to speak to me when we finish this meeting, that's fine. All right? I just want to point out that I know everybody here wants everything, and that's fine. But we have a committee who decides on who is being put on to different groups. We have, as the Democrats have, they have a Democratic county committee, we have a Republican county committee, and we discuss the pros and cons of who should be on. If you go back and you look at all of the committees here, very, very few sitting Democrats have been taken off. They haven't been taken off. It's just their terms have not been renewed. We didn't fire anybody. We didn't tell them get lost. They just weren't renewed. Now,
Not the same thing.
I'm not saying that things are going to work out this way, but you don't have to like the answers, but you have to respect the fact that I am concerned with the exposure this town would have had if anybody had gotten sick going into that gated area. I also am concerned that there are people in this town who thinks it's a closed shop for various committees, and they have not got the right to try to be on anything. So, with that being said, I will thank all of you for coming up tonight. And Stephanie, I need to talk to you separately about the lady we're putting on, okay? Because I did not know you wanted to be involved in a recommendation. But I did know we are going to deal with the other business. If Oradell does not do anything this coming Tuesday night, I think it's tomorrow night, then we will be acting on it next week, all right? But anyway, for everybody else, this is the way it goes. Mary Ann, I want to congratulate you and thank you for your service, and I want to thank your husband for allowing you to be here.
Allowing
it
you?
is-
No, I'm out of order.
allowing me.
Mary Ann, I just want you to know, it's very, very hard on the husband or the wife of a sitting council.
Oh, I have
So
no
thank you.
recording.
Anyway, with that being said, I'd like a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.